So just to introduce the session without further ado, the theme of this camp is living with Sai. We had Uncle Bina introduce it beautifully yesterday. And one aspect of this that we wanted us to experience is what it's like to have lunch with Swami. And so we as the young adults have lovingly called Swami, prayed to Swami, invited him to have lunch with all of us today. It's not like, what is it like to have lunch with Swami? He is here sitting with us, there's a seat for him, and we're going to recreate the experience of eating with Swami, following all the principles that Uncle Dinesh has spoken about, and really feeling the significance and the sacredness of this act of eating in the presence of our beautiful Mother Sai.
Who wants to talk about their silent lunch experience?
Sairam. I think it was a wonderful experience, more than a wonderful meal that we had. I really liked the way we were introduced into it, so I think it fell in place with Dr. Dinesh Lal's talk and presentation, and the way Shruti had explained what is going to happen really helped, and the whole experience of walking out in silence, going and sitting, enjoying the meal, being with it, and the menu was also excellent. So I wish I was more hungry to eat that meal, but all the morning tea and the breakfast we had, it was still a bit full. But I think the youth have done extremely well and led by example, and we need to follow this for all the meals.
Saram, everyone. I think just to add to what Sister Shobi has said, this is a kind of experience you want to have when you come to this kind of gathering, to a spiritual retreat. You want to go home with that kind of experience. And we all, I think the feedback when we came back from lunch was the same throughout the hall. It was wonderful. Everyone was feeling emotional. We felt that Swami's presence there. So thank you so much to the youth. It was a really wonderful experience.
When Dr. Dinesh was giving us a session of food and everything, that time also I just kept on feeling Agarbatti, and I was looking somewhere, with somebody like an Agarbatti. I was looking at the altar where somebody has literally done, the Agarbatti is going on. I should just do the whole session of Agarbatti. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Auntie.
We're not used to eating in silence. And going there, it was from here, we were walking towards the hall, it was all silent. And things were trying to come out from the mouth that we took ourselves in control. And actually, after eating in silence, when you got out from there, even if we came here, people were still whispering. So it was very contagious. People were still whispering over here. Then we said, hey, we're no longer eating dinner, now you can go. Like normally, right? So it was very, it got into us, which is very nice.
Very nice. Uncle Selvan?
It's the first time the youth have done this to us, but on a positive note, thank you.
Yes, Uncle Manu.
It was an honor, it was a privilege to have a meal with Swami. It was a great experience. I personally was very touched and was very emotional. I could feel something in me, and
I know what you mean, Uncle. Yeah.
I think all our meals should be like that.
Yeah.
So I want to pray to Swami that bless all the young adults, give them good health and wealth and knowledge like this that you can share amongst us. Thank you once again.
Thank you to the adults, the elders, the children. The youth are just a vehicle, an instrument for him. I mean, my first reflection was, wow, I'm really loud, because I really had to be silent after that. And then even talking a little bit, I automatically started speaking a bit softer, because then you realize, after silence, how loud you are, even in your normal. So that was one reflection I had.
Context, we had a satsang with Brother Arvind a couple of weeks ago, and he kind of briefed us on how we should prepare the food, buy the food with the prayer system at the was praying and with that kind of love and offering to Swami. From the moment the food was purchased, it was purchased with that feeling, which is I think why we were so touched as well. But then there was bhajans going on all day, the youth were working in teams, cleaning, cooking, preparing. For the last couple of weeks, many of us have been trying to chant Brahmaranam sincerely and eat in silence at home, just as warm-up before we share it with you all. So that's been a nice sadhana for us. But I'm curious, anyone in the kitchen who's serving want to share their experience?
I would like to share something. I really feel I need to share everyone, particularly the youth. I've attended so many sadhana camps from the time that been with Swami, and this is the first time that when Shruti came earlier before the lunch and spoke, I really felt the presence of Swami. Many times they've said Swami is everywhere, everywhere. But when she spoke, and she repeated so many times, today we will have a meal with Swami. And I felt, even now I'm feeling the same thing. That's why I just felt I have to share it. Hopefully I'll feel better after this. Because that experience that we had, I've never sat with Swami and eaten. When he was visiting, there have been so many times I've touched his feet and all that, even letters to him on the back. Never sat and eaten. Today I know I did. Although at home we chant the mantra and we know all that, but today I actually ate with him, and till now I'm still feeling that everybody is speaking about. So I think the message is, as everybody just said, those who spoke said, that I think from henceforth this should be the way in any spiritual sadhana camp.